electricity. Welcome to the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's Game 5 with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan, and we are in for a treat. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Williams?
And this is a guy who's made the power slam his trademark, Kevin. So we'll just have to see who he throws it down on tonight.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
Taking a look at Toronto. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they don't want to let this one get away from them. And they have to go out on the road and win Game 6 in hostile territory.
Yeah, must win in a Game 6 on the road. Not the position you want to be in. I agree, Steve. They'd like to handle business here with their fans in front of them in a more comfortable environment at home.
So it's the Celtics now. Pass to Richards from the arc. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him what he was going to emphasize to his team, and he told me it all comes down to wanting it more. Both of our teams came in and took away 2 games from the others. This series is going to be a tooth-and-nail fight, and whoever wants it more is going to take it. Let's see exactly how much they want it, gentlemen.
And thanks for that story, Doris. 0, defended by Richards. 0. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Ball's not loose. Picked by Williams. Looking to end the run. Shot is off.
Not really the start they wanted. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
Puts it up from 15. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. 5 points in the game.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Number 43, guarded by Horford. Number 43. Another shot, and that one's good by Porter.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
0, defended by Richards. Number 1. Gets an open look and hits. He has 7.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
So it's Boston now, trailing here by 8. Horford the pass to Richards. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by the Raptors.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Inside, Porter, and he makes good on the way.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Trent defended by Richards. Rebound by Williams.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother.
Trent guarded by Horford. Here's Trent. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Williams attacking. Oh, rim is shaking.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And they're sharing.
Get it!
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Beyond the arc.
Okay, they're down early, but they're doing the right things by taking that ball inside.
Number 43, guarded by Horford. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6 points.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Passes it to Richards. And there's the feed to Horford. This ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alexander, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 5 points in the game. Dishes to Porter. Zero. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. You mentioned that they were doing the right thing by getting it inside.
Yeah, the defense has done a really good job so far, but if you get it inside consistently, you have a couple of options. You can shoot it, or if they double team you, then you got a chance to pass it to the open guy. So both are high percentage plays, and both are the result of throwing that ball inside.
Good points. To the middle. Here's Richards. Hauled down after the assist. Let him into the lane. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They got goals to get.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Well, the power goes down.
Into Al Horford. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hop. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys, Clark. You're right.
You know, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, he can put it down.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them.
What a huge play.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And that one's good by Porter.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Now their offense continues to play.
Richards passes to Alexander. No one near him. Misses off the left eye.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
They set the pick to the paint. The finger roll finish at the bottom. He's got 8.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Knocks it loose. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Nice D from Barnes. Raptors leading by 15. Now Young inside. Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Smart with the ball. Picked by Griffin. Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. There's Brown with the three.
Building this lead, they've been excellent at it and not allowing any good second chances.
Toronto with the ball. 15-point game. Here's Barnes. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. They have done a great job of securing rebounds as they come in this game.
Yeah, they have, Kevin. Well, they're blocking out and not waiting for the ball to come to them. I mean, that's what you got to do. I've talked about it countless times, Kevin. You can block out, but if you don't pursue the ball, you're not going to rebound it.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Griffin. Back to Brown. The jump hook, and it's good off the glass. There's 1:17 left in the first. OG, Gallinari covering. Now Young inside. Here's OG. The feather touch on the fender roll. Beautiful. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Back to Griffin. Kicks it to Gallinari. He dishes it to Brown. Smart from deep. No luck. Number 45. He's covered by Brown. The dish to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Raptors leading by 15. Number 23, defended by Smart. Feeds to Barnes. And again, it's Toronto converting. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball. And as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They rack up a bunch of assists.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Griffin. Down out there, Gallinari. Then there's Smart and Richard. Griffin is screen on Barnes. He kicks to Brown. Griffin. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gallinari. And that one's good. Gallinari's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Boston.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Now the pass to Smart. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smart's got 5 now.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from 3-point land.
He feeds it to Barnes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics trail by 14. He hits Brown with the drive. Pulls it up. And that one hits back iron.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Barnes. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Griffin. And it's Horford in for Gallinari. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Picked by Horford. Tatum. Pass to Barnes. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Barnes has got 10 points in the game. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Number one. Second chance shot. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll put the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Celtics making a switch here. Alexander's checked in. It's stolen. Fast break Toronto. Number one. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run-out feed, that's perfection to me.
Knocked away. Passes it to Horford. Outside, White.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Horford, here we go. And that one's good. Toronto leading by 20. Number one, defended by Alexander. Porter, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Tipped away. Down low. And he jams it with authority. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Williams kicks to Alexander. But three, that's good. And it's 7 points for Al Horford.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Oh, how about that basketball fan? Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all five guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth. Even on a power finish like this.
That's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Richards. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. He's got 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Richards.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Great look, but off the mark.
He has not been on his game. And, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Oh, and the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish. He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
So it's the Celtics now.
What a sensational finish.
Oh, gotta be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you gotta rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You gotta glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Back to Horford. Boston again missing.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Now Horford with the rebound.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make him work for it. Challenge every shot.
Takes it off the glass. He has 6.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nice D from Williams.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And there's the pass to Alexander. And it's Boston with another. Raptors leading by 23. Trent defended by Richards. A 3-ball, and that one's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Boston's gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. The feed now to Horford. Dishes it to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Well, this guy's an animal on the glass. Kevin, I mean, there may be some bigger and stronger rebounds in the NBA, but nobody plays with this kind of energy and zeal.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too.
And that one's good. He's got 15.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Alexander. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
To the inside. Toronto working the ball around now. And the shot is good.
That's pretty much been the norm. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here's Richards. Drops one in from the wing.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And finished off by Porter.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Here's Richards. Williams passes to Richards. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Boston making a switch here. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. 0. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 18.
Getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
To the paint, it's tipped. Pass to Alexander. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Williams. He passes to Richards. Here's Alexander. Ejected by Young. They get it back. Tatum. No good on the triple. Here's OG. And no good trying to get that one. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. Celtics shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. For the three. No good from Richards. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And for Boston, Horford is out there with Williams. And it's Richards in at the 2. For Toronto, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Boston has possession. And for Toronto. Kept alive by Boston. Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
And for Boston, Williams is out there with Horford. And it's Richards in at the 2 spot. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And for Toronto. No good from Alexander.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoreless.
0 defended by Alexander. There's the 3. That's good. He has 7.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
Passes it to Richards. Poked away. And they're running. Here's Trent. Again, Toronto.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just look at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
The 3. No good.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Number 1. Cans it from downtown. He's got 23.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Back to Horford. The pass to Alexander. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Lets it go from deep. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Intercepted. They get a hand on it. Pass to Alexander. From past the arc. That drops. Alexander's got 12 in the game.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they needed it.
Here's Trent. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll get him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Raptors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And if they can continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, then their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Here's the 3. They get it again. Tries again. And it's good on the way. 15 points for Otto Porter Jr.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Pass to Richards. Back to Horford. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Horford's got 10 points.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Number 43. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Alexander. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
That's tipped. Boston's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Whitey's checked in for Boston. Now, here's Gallinari. He's guarded closely. Nice shot by Smart.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Number 23. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
No challenge from the defense there, but could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Now here's Smart. He's tightly guarded. Poke loose. Brown dishes to Smart. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are leading in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter. Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
I'll tell you what, the refs will give you a lot more leeway on that than they used to. You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 13 points for Barnes.
They've stepped up the three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Number 45. Defended by Smart. Pass to Barnes. That 3 off the mark. Number 23. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Smart. 14 points for him. Loose. This one for three. Raptors get it back. Here's Barnes. Some solid defense from Brown. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now here's Smart. Here's White. Boston again missing.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
He dishes it to Barnes. But they recover it. The Celtics shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. And stolen by Barnes. Here's the break. Number 23 gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Brown kicks to Griffin. They need this.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Smart passes to going up. Now the dish to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go. Smart's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Inside, number 45. Feeds to Barnes. They grab their own miss. Number 5. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the middle, here's Richard, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
1:24 left to play in the third. Here's Barnes. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Barnes has got 15. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Back to Brown. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal. Active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
50 seconds left in the third. No good off the back of the rim.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint. He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Knocked away. And here's the fast break. The rebound by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
No good from the wing. Fast break, Toronto. Leads him in there. He kicks it to Smart. Tatum. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Toronto shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And that one misses. Here's Richard. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Deflected. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Fast break Toronto. Young's running. Number 5. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Gallinari kicks to Brown. Nailed from three-point land.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Back to Young. Number 5, defended by Griffin. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Moves back up. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Here's Boston now. Ball's not loose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Ball going up court. The kick out to Young. Again, Young missing.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Just his first attempt. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's O'Gene. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, he earned that one, took the hit, and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Gallinari inside the three-point line. Busted. No good that time either.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Number 5. Gallinari covering. And good on the basket. Hook it.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Kept alive to end the run. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Number 45 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
There's the pick. It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Rejected by Young.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, but that's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And you know, from a numbers standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
Toronto's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Wide open. And misses it off the right side of the ring. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Picked his pocket. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Down low and taken away by Brown. It's up a three. The shot no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. The tray. And the shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Out to Garno to stop the run. Boston again missing.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be, and the foul on the boards is that lopsided.
And here are the Raptors now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Richard. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Toronto's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's OG, back to Young. The rebound by the Celtics. Griffin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Brown. He feeds it to Gallinari. The shot's good. Brown making the play. They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
Here's Young. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Shoots and blocked. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, the defender's draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That free throw, no good. Whitey's checked in for Boston. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Number 5. That one wide left.
But I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Jacks up a 3. Shot is no good, so the Raptors will take it the other way. To the paint, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Poked away. Now the feed to Young. Toronto working the ball around now. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Good on both. And here's White. White left side. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score.
On the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault. And that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Back to Young. Number 45. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and they'll keep possession. And Griffin puts it in. 1:49 left to play here in the 4th. Young outside. Number 45. And again, Toronto no up. Got a piece of it. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Number 45. No luck. Now Boston takes it the other way. White drives in. Dishes it to Brown. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question. Kevin, great awareness and terrific finish.
The Celtics shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Here's Griffin. Another touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Raptors shooting 57% in this 4th quarter. .46 seconds left in the 4th. Clock at 6. Number 23. The Raptors rebound.
Nice job on the offensive line.
.16 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. The time for the ball. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.